Greetings gamers and welcome to part 1 of this level 54 to 55 leveling guide. If you'll recall, in the last video we were chasing around Lysonia's memories and we found out that an invasion of the foresworn, who are in league with the Maw, is absolutely imminent, so we needed to get that message to Heroes Rest as quickly as possible. So, like I normally do, I took my time and went off to sort out my inventory before coming back to deliver the message. Okay, so we're picking up in Oribos, and I'm just going to make sure my inventory's sorted out. Some nice person has a Brutosaur, so that makes life a little bit easier. I don't have to go all the way to Stormwind. So let's have a look at what's in the old mailbox. Money! Lots and lots of money. Oh, and a lot of things were returned. I probably should start vending some of this stuff, but let's just shove stuff back on the auction house so that we can get straight into the story.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Oh, I need to be under sell. Nope, that's auctions. Sell. Sell, sell, sell! Whatever. Let's just put it on.
If you find anything exotic,
Okay, let's get to Bastion and start adventuring. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention earlier on, the tip of the day was just basically saying go visit the forums if you get stuck. So yeah, if you get stuck, there are plenty of forums, Wowhead, Icy Veins, and of course there are some YouTube videos that you could watch, but then you're already aware of that. Say what you will about the foresworn and the Morsworn, they are very civilised. They wait until I've finished sorting my inventory out and deliver the message before they start their invasion. I think that's very civilised of them. Okay, so we've arrived safely at Hero's Rest, so I believe we need to go speak to Calistini, is it? Oh, clear first.
The future of Bastion is in our hands.
Go in service. The Polemark? He is the right hand of the Archon. She truly believes us. We still have a chance.
Keep a calm mind.
I would have you speak.
Your personal assistant. Here in Hero's Rest we have a beacon that is the fastest way to draw the Polemark's attention. It has been quite some time since we have used it, and I am afraid that it has fallen into disrepair. I authorise you to receive a steward companion during your stay here in Bastion. I will call for some to convene here. You may select one to aid you.
Go in service. A steward will aid you in summoning Polemark Adrestes. Choose one to be your companion.
Yes.
This place won't tidy itself.
I will not disappoint.
Hello. The steward's job is never done.
State your purpose.
If you need assistance, your steward will be available to provide many services. And now I can summon a steward. Stewards are useful for many reasons. They keep Bastion tidy, fix anything broken, and offer unrivaled companionship and support. Your new steward assistant should be able to repair the beacon. Then you can summon the Polemark to Hero's Rest.
I will be watching you, mortal. Yes, mortal.
Pro tip, before you go off to do the quest, make sure you accept the quest.
Archon's eyes upon you. I have other duties to attend to. Your steward can repair the beacon at your request.
I hope something I have will be of use.
Oh, this is the You'll Never Walk Alone quest that I picked up from that below the waterfall in the treasure chest. Ah, these wise words are certainly Ergon's. I'm happy to report he made it home. That
Glad
is
to be of
interesting.
service.
I wonder if that's a reference to Jurgen Klopp, the manager of Liverpool Football Club. The fact that there's no reward for doing the quest and there's no follow-up quest does add credence to the idea that it is an Easter egg then. Wanted, Gorgebeak. Thief! Pilferer! Menace! The insidious menace known as Gorgebeak threatens our harvest of ambrosie for tribute to our great Archon. She must be stopped. If any are willing to take down this fowl, I have tracked her nest to the western edges of Firstborn's bounty. Proof of her demise shall be amply rewarded. Wanted, Darkwing. The Cloudfeather matriarch, Darkwing, has fallen to a great and terrible sickness. She has grown aggressive, dominating her children and driving them to violence. Darkwing must be slain if her flock is to ever return to the Archon's grace. Please use the attached whistle to call her to her nest. I shall consider one of her crown feathers sufficient proof of the deed. Okay then, let's go call the steward so we can fix this beacon and call the polemarch.
Is there work to be done?
Ooh, can help, can do many tasks, or just keep company. I need you to fix the beacon of invocation.
Go in service.
For what purpose do you light the beacon, aspirants?
Polemarch, we have urgent news for the Archon.
You are the ones from the Temple of Purity. Very well, then. By the Archon's grace.
Steward at work. Calistini has vouched for you by allowing usage of the beacon. For that reason, you have my attention. On swift wings, our revered Archon has decided to grace you with an audience. It is your duty to present your discoveries to her, then follow her wise judgment. She holds audience in Elysian Hold, part of the sprawling spires of Ascension, the home of the Ascended. We shall carry you there, for it is a place for those who can fly.
Find your purity.
Finally, an audience with the Archon. We shall meet you there, my friend.
I live my life in humble service to the Archon. My every word, every action is by her grace. I am ready to go to Elysian Hold.
The Paragons have already assembled and await the Archon's arrival. It would be wise for you to listen until asked to speak. Such an illustrious audience is a rare honor, mortal. Do not squander it.
Her memories are unequivocal, Devos. Your hand has sworn herself to them all.
Lysonia. I never knew darkness lurked within her.
Okay, let me just check if we've got the flight path in case I have to come back here again.
I welcome you. Trust the path.
Well, it looks like it, but I'm rather concerned I didn't have to actually pick it up.
Do you need a task?
On swift wings. The Archon's chambers are just above. I urge you to practice extreme deference while in her presence. I will escort you to hold audience with the Archon. I beseech you to present your information succinctly and directly. Our wise Archon will hear you and make a decision on the best course of action.
Wisdom guide your path.
The Archon has been the esteemed leader of Bastion since its inception countless eons ago. You would do well to remember your position as you humbly request her aid. I am ready to speak to the Archon.
This is dire news for Siphonie. But the Archon has turned a deaf ear to such tidings in the past.
The circumstances have changed. Tell me of these foresworn.
Most have merely lost faith, and may yet be redeemed. But some have fallen so far as to wield the power of the Maw itself.
It is true. This mortal has fought against Ascended who are in service of the Jailer. Lasonia is not the only one.
We do not know when or where the Forsworn will strike next, but strike they will.
What you speak of is unthinkable, but we must remain vigilant nonetheless. Paragons, return to your temples. Adrestes, monitor the wards. It appears you have a part to play in all of this, mortal. Let us see what comes of it. Go in service.
You wish to be of service?
The Archon's grace is upon you, mortal. Each temple of Bastion is protected by a ward here in Elysian Hold. As long as the wards hold, no malevolent force can launch an assault. It is concerning that the Forsworn were able to attack Purity in such force. Your orders are to examine the wards. As long as they hold, Bastion stands strong.
We all serve a greater good.
Good. The Temple of Loyalty's ward is active. The Kyrian, meditating on their duty to Bastion and the Archon, are safe.
Peculiar. The Ward of Purity is disabled. This is surely what allowed the Forsworn to invade in such force.
Humility's ward stands strong. However, Perhaps it would do the foresworn service to relearn the lessons taught there.
The past memories of all Kyrian are stored at the Temple of Wisdom. I am quite relieved to see its ward holding. The Ward of Courage holds. That is quite the relief.
Fools! The foresworn will triumph over the Archon!
Quickly! We must alert the pole mark!
Okay, so I guess we know where they're going to attack now.
You are seen.
It seems the Forsworn are in our very midst, even in the spires. We must send aid to the Temple of Courage, post haste. The Temple of Courage must not fall. All Kyrian learn to fight in its hallowed halls, not only to protect Bastion, but to ensure their own safety when retrieving souls from across the Veil. Travel there at once. Seek out Thanikos, the paragon of Courage's loyal hand.
Cassius will provide you with a Larian. Go, quickly!
Yes, Polemarch. Archon watch over us all.
Our fates converge.
I need to go to the Temple of Courage.
We will not falter.
The Forsworn who destroyed the ward. He was the one from Lasonia's memories.
It seemed that their pact with the Maw was kept secret from him. I wonder, are the other Forsworn also unaware of it?
If that is the case, then perhaps... By the Archon! Clea, look!
The ward has been sabotaged, as we agreed.
Good. Our allies are eager to strike.
The Kyrian temples will fall, and the Archon's reign shall be ended.
I am glad to see I am not yet alone. The Maldraxi attacked without warning. You have my attention.
Not quite the army I hoped would come, but I welcome your blade by my side. Okay, well I have a feeling what comes next is going to take quite a while, so I think this is a good place to break the video. So from me, Big Fat Hairy Gamer, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.